kick, none forthcoming. Kelly.
There's a 5-minute warning, Stephen. I just didn't want you to be too scared there.
Back to Mackie. Tapped it to Varco.
We turned the sound down for you so you didn't jump.
Kelly to Johnson. With that joke, stop being funny about quarter time, Hutto. Kicks back to Mooney. And a little chip back to Johnson again. What a night he's had. 3 Brownlow votes coming his way. And he chips to the 50, and it's marked by Stokes.
Who's just on the edge here. Had a big night. 24 disposals. He went for the pass, tried to entice Corey there, but unfortunately Corey wasn't really ready for it. So Ablett, with a bit of help from his friends, brings it away to the wing. Day not quite, hasn't been his night. Boxes on, but then Milburn gets it back. Steve Johnson and Mackie.
Once again, that loose player, Rob. Just they don't chase all chase. You only need one honest in a game of footy, don't you? You don't need 15 going for the same ball. Let the Gold Coast Suns do that a bit.
Between your legs. It's between your legs. He didn't have a cry.
There's the next month for Gold Coast.
All starting to get a bit easier, isn't it?
West Coast in Subi. Who's got the run of the footy? Comes out May's way. Ling, Mackie. Podsy Adley digging deep to get there, and that's what he does. He's kicked 4 so far. Is this one within range? Well, it is within range, but can he get it online? Got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders for the year, hasn't he, I think, Rob, at the moment?
He has, because Hawkins and Mooney are not in good form at all. And I admire Cam Mooney for what he's done over the journey, but I really do think he's near the end.
So Podsy Adley, he's hit it all right, but it's never online.
You know, Geelong back to front. Anthony, is there anyone down there they can chuck in the mix up forward? Anyone that's not playing at the moment?
Well, they've got Vardy, who we're seeing at the moment. They've got Mitch Brown as well, who's the youngster who was picked the same year as Jack Watts. He had a lot of injury troubles. His body's still probably a year away from, but he might get a couple of games this year.
Long ball up the middle. Big pat fly. Dixon's had a quiet night, went without it. Spills here to Lynch. And off to Shaw, who hasn't stopped trying. Handball, that's not a good handball to Ablett. Put him right under the pump. Soccer off the ground by Mackie. All taken by Prestia, told to go. Gives it to Harbrow. And now May. Long ball. That's all Geelong. Stokes to Ling. It really is a bit of a training drill now for the Cats, by 10 goals.
Well, the disappointing thing is they've only kicked 1 goal in the second half. In a game of footy, I don't reckon your age makes much difference, but 1 goal is pretty disappointing.
Well, 1 goal to 10 it is.
Yeah. Podsy Adley drills it long. Selwood sets himself. Picked up by Hunt, who kicks towards goal. It's bouncing back, but not enough. Point to Taylor Hunt, and that makes it an even 10 goals. Geelong in front.
Bock with the low ball back into play. There's Campbell Brown. 14th disposal coming up. The crowd numbers have just thinned a little as the evening's gone on. Maybe they're down underneath the stadium enjoying some of the other amenities.
Another one out the back by themselves, Robin.
Yeah, just their experience, isn't it?
Bartel in and around for Cameron Ling. Ablett gives him just a little to go on with. Cameron comes up a little sore. Short. Cowan lets fly. That's a big kick. That is a mighty strike. His first goal in AFL footy. It's a night of firsts. Cowan putting through his first goal to add to
Night matches up here.
Well, you always put on sunscreen, Rob.
Robert.
Gee.
Oh, look at him. He's glowing. You're quickly forgotten, aren't you, Malcolm?
There he is. There's Gary Hu. He grabs his 29th disposal for the match. Kicks it long. Big fly by Brennan. Knocked over the line by Milburn. Ablett 29, Harbrow 26 for the Suns. For the Cats, 30 to Kelly, 29 to Johnson, as well as his 7 goals. Picked up by Podsiadly. He's tackling to the ground. Attacking it was Hunt. Taylor Hunt. So was Riscatelli. Chapman gets up a little bit gingerly.
I'll tell you what's an interesting stat. Now, I know footy's full of stats, but in the second half of games this year, Geelong's kicked twice as many goals as their opponents.
They've only lost 1 quarter since round 19 last year after half-time. It's a strange old stat.
But it's an absolute credit to their fitness staff, because this is the oldest team in the competition, and yet they are running out games better than anyone.
Podsiadly across half-back, some nice work. And that's it. Geelong have defeated the Suns by 11 goals. Not much for Gary Ablett to celebrate tonight. They've received a football lesson in the second half.
It was an exciting first half, though, wasn't it?
We all dared to dream, but it was a demolition in the second half. The Suns kicked 1 goal in the second half, and the Cats piled on 13.
A lot of love in Cam Mooney, isn't there?
Yeah. They're good pictures, those, aren't they?
Well, Stevie Johnson, the song's up in the Metricon Stadium for the first time. It's a reasonably slow start, but by gee, the boys hit top gear in the second half.
Yeah, they were good early. They were just beating us all in every contest, and moving the ball so quick. The young players are going to be future stars, and it wasn't our lack of effort, I don't think. I think they just outbeat us in the contest, and it was a bit of a shock.